Clap, clap. Boom.
Yo, real talk. Animal Crossing, the original one, is one of my favorite games. Yeah, it's so good.
I feel like
It's so good.
underprivileged child. I've never had the opportunity to play all of these games that people talk about.
Animal Crossing was lit.
Is like a people's favorite.
It was so good, dude.
I'm a fan of it now just because of how good.
And then the DS one was really good. And then the Wii one was trash.
Poor Wii.
I mean, yeah.
Nintendo. What they doing? Poor items. Poor audience looking at these items.
Alright, so we're really into this match right now. We have 2 Zero Suit Samuses in the winners finals, which I guess is why they did not allow ZSS in the mid-tier tourney.
Yeah.
Because this was a tournament full of snakes that was won by a bunch of Zero Suit Samuses.
Talk about a metagame disposal.
Wow!
The greatest of counterplays on the mid. Shooting his own charge blaster at the charge shot to disable it, and then getting the aerial off.
That was insane. Did you see how fast he made that read? He did a forward throw into no hesitation down smash, just expecting a buffer to roll in.
This is
that's Salem, bro.
He's just
Salem
going to work, man.
Yeah,
it's
what?
just like a man going to work.
I would never, ever make that read.
Put his suit tie on. You say, you know what? It's time.
I have studied this game for money, and I would never make that read. I mean, I guess Salem also studied this game for money and has made more money, but through actually playing it and not
the
just
pivot
passing
fair
the
right
knowledge.
there coming out from a reverse dash. No slouch right now. V115 needs to find his footing. Oh, the footstools.
Is that really the best punish?
I don't think so. I think that's just a.
Like, it seems not, because it puts you in a lot of lag also.
He didn't get that much percent off of it, even though he did a bunch of different moves.
Cat fight. A lot of jabs coming out. Alright, now V115 finally showing himself that he's got some footing. Trying to control the center of the stage here. But Salem with a very accurate recovery. Tries to punish V115's wake up with a reverse blaster, but not going to have any of that.
Looking for drop zone fair.
I actually think Salem could have footstooled off V115 while he was hanging there, but he probably just didn't think of it in time. Even Salem can't be that guy like all the time.
All the time. Maybe like 99.95. We need that 0.5 to let us know he's still human.
The 0.5 is he wasn't listening to Pierce when he was preaching footstools on the edge. Every game, guys.
You need footstools. One day we'll all be free. Pierce's footstool fascination.
No, one day all you will use footstools when you're supposed to. What do you mean? Like, there's just so many free kill opportunities and recovery opportunities just passed up because nobody wants to consider it an option. Jump button, not attack button, does not compute.
It don't sound like that all the time, bro. Just some of the time, okay?
Salem, cross-up kick to the back of the head.
Yeah, you can blind people with those. But that V115 can still see. And he's going to need that vision to be as clear as ever if he wants to take out this man Salem right there. Look a little cloudy. I think that's a glaucoma. They got medicine for that.
All right, it's even game. And now Salem had his big lead off of winning the armor piece battle in the beginning. So for V115 to actually make this comeback here, it does suggest a couple of things about the way that the rest of the match has been playing. But that was a crazy combo. That was insane SDI.
Okay, great power shield right there to force Salem back off of the stage because he had no way to really get past V115 in that situation without rolling behind him, and he didn't want to open himself up that much. Throwing these down smashes out at the ledge, looking like a paralyzed guy.
Both Salem and Z115 just throwing out a lot of zoning moves. We're seeing some pressure come out from the back air and a lot of down smashes as well. Salem finds himself an opening, gets 2 dash attacks in. Both of them with the flip kick, trying to find something. Then V115 in an excellent position to maybe take some capitalization. Accidentally fires his blaster shot off the wrong side.
Anything can kill. 120% is definitely a situation where any strong move is going to be able to take him.
Salem just gets right inside there, tosses him back up, gets clipped here.
Okay, he had grabbed the ledge just in time. He would have got the kill right there.
We're seeing a little bit of choke come out from V115 as well.
Slowly crawling himself back into this match right now.
Yeah, and Salem just takes it away with a whip. You know, the side B at the end there, that was definitely reactable. You see V115 making several critical errors. The forward smash after he had gotten the up B on Salem, excuse me, after the flip kick had soft spiked him. You know, just so many technical errors. V115 needs to relax. You know, I definitely know how it can feel when you are considered probably the second best zero suit Samus, and you're going up against what's probably considered the best zero suit Samus. But you know, right now, you know, you can show that you're better in this game as long as you keep your composure. You know, because it doesn't matter what happened before, and it doesn't matter, you know, what people think. All that matters is who's playing better in this set right now. And as V115 can clean up his gameplay a little bit, he can maybe make a little bit of a better showing than last game, because it was close until the end there when he really just started falling apart. But right now, Salem showing still why he's the dominant Samus.
The mastery of the item pieces in relation to V115's game is so strong. It's no actual contestation that V115 is the second best zero suit.
There it is, and just like that, we see him take off the first stock. Wonderful setup there with the armored tosses.
So like Salem is still able to show so much more control than V115 is with these armor pieces. Just doing a really magnificent job of keeping it down.
Nice. I like how Salem actually did get that footstool. I'm not sure if he went for the footstool just to recover, or if he was trying to get the KO with the footstool to disable V115 to be able to upbeat, but he upbeat just in time, and Salem was able to take back the stage control because he got that footstool.
It was definitely an option select, because if he did not choose to recover right there, he would have died until...
Interesting. V115 opts to keep the one armor piece in play, however, abandons it and goes for an offensive play which backfires entirely.
It kind of hit Salem's shield, which made him suggest that he got a good use out of it once it hit Salem. But Salem was able to just recover really quickly and utilize where he got hit to his advantage.
V115 continuing to have control here.
His air dodges, but sending Salem back up is going to allow him the opportunity to recover from this to the stage at a more diverse angle. V115 not being able to edge guard right now. He's in that ledge.
That's a big problem. No, maybe not. V115 using all his resources to continue keeping up the pressure. A little fun fact, when you grab the edge, you're locked out of releasing the edge for a certain amount of frames, which it roughly equates to half a second. However, this is a much smaller window when you grab it with a tether, which is why these two zero suit Samuses can play so dynamically off the edge. How I've fallen when I've roughly equated the frame data.
Come back down here to the rest of us. Come on, Pierce. We miss you, man. Wow, a dominant lead established right here from V115, showing that this has been his stage consistently throughout the day. Choosing this to counter pick and get his offense started.
Nice cut through the nair right there with the down air. Salem gets himself back on the stage, but find himself grabbed here. V115 trying to make something happen. Connects another back air, gets a tech chase opportunity, but lets Salem back down to the ground. However, these two are playing quite a vertical game here with lots of full hops mixed into the repertoire. Surprised we don't see a down smash for a bigger follow-up. They're still going toe-to-toe. No major conversions here. That's it. Now Salem's getting off. No, not quite. Goes for the third down smash. Doesn't find the footstool.
Still getting percent tacked onto his body right now at 85%. Not looking too convincing right now for him to be taking this second game out of the best of 5 win runners right here. V115 is still maintaining his spacing, but
forward air KO.
Getting clipped into forward air. Set. Trying to find some news right there. A flip kick. A great use of the platform cancel. Where we're still not finding anything. Just trying to get some small hits leading the jab. Salem's falling for none of the hits needed to take out his stock.
I think Salem missed an opportunity there. Because when V115 went for that, I think Salem could have actually just grabbed the edge and potentially locked him out. Or at least forced him to use his second jump, try to find something.
Quick F-tilt.
That's it. Off the top, V115 taking the second game, keeping his composure, bringing it back.
Back out. Now I wonder if we're going to see a snake pick.
It doesn't matter who everybody thinks is the best. It just matters who's the best in this set. And right now, V115 is saying, you know what? I came here to play. I didn't come here to fall over to Salem. But I get the feeling Salem is not just going to sit down and hand over his championship belt very lightly.
You really do need to take it one neutral interaction at a time.
That's true.
That's what's really important right there. Don't get too ahead of yourself. Just worry about what you can do.
Unless you're Salem, because this man is acting like he's in the third neutral interaction from the one he's currently in sometimes. Salem the Prophet. Interesting knowledge of the armor pieces there to recognize that throwing a single armor piece would block several armor pieces from his opponent to give him more ammunition after the smoke clear.
Oh, falling back down into the armor piece. Now V115 on the offensive and using that bounce of the armor piece right there to continue that combo against Salem. Looking very proficient in this item game right now. It's kind of been a reversal for what was the first game. But Salem showing the superior item control, V115.
I gotta say, I'm not a big fan of dash attacking into the shield of somebody holding an armor piece because they're just looking to reciprocate with the, a item toss punish, and they're just waiting to block anything you can do, including an item toss of your own. Playing reactively when you have item piece is very good.
From Salem. To get behind him, I just wanted to talk about the fact that he used that item toss to get behind him. And like you said, when someone does it on your shield, you kind of give them an opportunity to recognize where you're going to be before you end the attack, so they can punish accordingly before you even finish what you're doing.
That man got banished right there.
He got hurt.
Straight line of smoke.
He can't come back.
Straight to the left blast zone. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh, no meteor cancel or anything. That was just a raw stop.
Devastating combo right there from Salem.
Salem gets his boots on the ground, but he's not able to find himself really any stage cutting. You get a block, but that is safe on block. One of the few moves that is truly safe on block. You still actually have the right to act first upon blocking this attack. V115 answers back, but he's down a full stock here. Gonna be tricky. Definitely not unsurmountable. Nice SDI though.
But V115 not having any of that. Like you said, the SDI right there to prop him out of it.
What was insane is how quickly Salem reacted to that SDI, because any normal player would have expected the opponent to be in front of them when they had hit him forward. V115 had so good SDI, he got behind Salem, and Salem reacts to it.
With the down smash.
Yeah, that was insane. V115 trying to keep a juggle alive. Salem taking his time to get himself back onto the ground. Misdirects a roll there, gets himself caught once again, and now a trip, but no punish. Falls right into the paralyzer shot. Finally lands a reversal. Shy Guy's going to stall him up for just a couple of frames, and that's going to be it. Here it goes. No, not quite. Choking. Three, but no back air. Good DI there from V115, knowing what Salem is looking for. Back air comes out there. That's a 2-stock. One game away from taking the finals.
This man is crazy.
But that is winner's finals, so there will be yet another set. Two more sets after this one.
Absolutely creative.
Obviously, I have no way of predicting what the counter pick will be. V115 wants to run it back.
Can't really call him out of two course so far because, this is a deal. The player skill in relation to who's playing more on point at this moment is really going to determine who takes the set in the long run. And right now, they seem to be playing of equal skill because the games are ping-ponging back and forth. V115 has to show that he can adapt and still counter-adapt to the game plan that Salem has taken towards his gameplay. Okay, that was a nice cross-up grab. We like to call it the Philly pivot, where they just run behind you, throw out that grab, catch you slipping. Okay.
We were able to hear that the platform has risen on the right-hand side of the stage, which means it won't interfere in this sequence. Utilizing those audio cues to confirm your aggressive opportunities. There it is. Now it is up on the right once again. Did you know if you have surround sound on, you can actually hear which side of the stage
I had no idea.
The ghost comes up on. That's what they're called, ghosts.
Crazy Uncle Larry.
It will. The noise will play from your right speaker if the ghost comes up on the right, and on the left speaker if it comes up on the left.
I'm gonna need to be in tune with the force next time they have that audio.
Yep, it's up on the right again here. No, excuse me, on the left. Oh, is Pierce just wrong? It happens. There he goes. Nice trade right there. The crowd's loving this match. Big combo coming out. No reset.
Just jumping behind his head to gain re-advantage on the stage control. I love that. This is a small trick from Salem that he's using to reaffirm control of this match. going to take him out. V115 showing that he does have a counter game plan ready for the stuff that Salem is throwing out, trying to take this to a 5th game.
Both players dancing around each other, trying to find an opening here. Salem favoring the neutral air and the back air a little bit more. V115 favoring a couple of more ground moves, but both of them showing to be equally as successful or unsuccessful in this neutral, as shields are getting hit left and right, and neither player willing to commit to a grab, as dodge is still very prevalent. There's a back air from Salem, trying to end up the stock right here.
Yeah, he needs this back into an even playing field. V115 is in a position where he could just control the pace of the match right now, not commit to too much. And
that could be it. Yeah, Salem was looking for the wall there, but did not find it. Another 2-stock coming back, and you know, he counterpicked that stage after getting blasted there, and reversed 2-stock Salem. He got 2-stock and then counterpicked it back and 2-stocked it. So now we're going to see the final stage here. Salem's hovering Lila as if he wants to test just how good the V115's tech skill is, because this is yet another technical stage where there's a lot of platforms and a lot of tricks you can do, especially with the armor battle in the beginning. This stage actually dismisses armor pieces easier since both the wings tilt out of the stage. It means that any armor piece thrown down can bounce off the ship if it is on one of the slanted wings. Nice grab there by the V115. He's debating whether he should go for the follow-up on the armor piece and picks wrong. So all the armor pieces are gone. Salem decides he doesn't want to mess around with that for the game 5. He thinks he can just outplay him straight.
So Jab does not have enough shield data positive enough to not get grabbed out of. It seems like here in this matchup, Salem has kind of not been respecting the option that V115 is taking. I'm seeing a lot of jabs on shield. What you would call a gentleman jab 1, jab 2, and a jab 3. Without the multi-jab follow-up. V115 is not falling for it. Right.
Salem made a big mistake there. He accidentally ran off the stage before doing his down B, and that means that he was too far out, which is why he did not get that KO. But he was able to still recover and still tack on plenty of damage. Nice crouch underneath that back air. V115 adding that technology to his arsenal, knowing that Salem really favors these approaching back airs, as it is relatively safe on block and has massive pressure. Salem rises, makes sure he does not get clipped as his invincibility expires. And now both players really slugging at each other. Salem once again opting to try and find some aerial follow-ups. V115, however, going to be the one to find some fruit.
This is kind of the situation that V115 wants, though he may be down. It's kind of like setting the pace of which way these two are interacting and throwing out. It seems to be like stronger hitboxes that Salem is comfortable than Burden. Seems to be he's a little bit more.
And the signature Salem forward air. Yeah, that signature Salem forward air. Going to take that first stock. That's going to put Salem in an excellent position. He's bonus points 19. Another forward air. No up tilt there. I was a little surprised he decided to take a jab. Salem getting a little overconfident with the jabs at the edge there. That's going to cost him. V115 answers right back.
Even in their stock up here. Game 5 of Winners Finals at Revival of Brawl. These two players are slugging it out to see who is going to sit on winner's side of current finals and not have to do the heavy lifting.
Dude, this matchup is lit. Like 0-2 for 0-2. I would have watched a lot of these finals, but everybody said, okay, mind you, I like Meta Knight versus Meta Knight. I think the matchup is pretty good. It's very skill intensive in the mirror, but I think 0-2 versus 0-2 is very
equally as skill intensive.
No, I think it's more skill intensive. I don't know. It's hard to say. Like, Meta Knight has so many silly things about him, you know?
Yeah, however, these two are much more honest characters in terms of what they want to do in terms of a fully extension of their offensive game plan,
right.
Especially when it comes to having that item play. You have to be just cognizant of so much, have to be that more polished in your gameplay, because as Meta Knight, you don't really have to worry about being too, you know.
Oh my God, Salem accidentally platform cancels. He wanted to go for the back air.
That was still great patience right there.
But he was touching his joystick. Moral of the story, you don't need to hold down.
Yeah, kids, don't
You can just back air with just a C-stick and no use of his joystick.
Don't eat bombs.
Yeah, don't eat bombs.
Yeah, don't eat bombs. Down tilt, unfortunate trip right there. Probably could have got another extension off of that. Had the dash input already ready. And the tilt coming back to bite V115 in the butt, him missing the side B because of the angle of the tilt.
Yeah, there's so many guaranteed kill setups that these players are just dropping that I feel they would have never dropped 2 years ago. So you also see a little bit of nerves and a little bit of rust coming into play here.
This is V115. This is actually Salem's game to lose, but I feel like V115 is just playing at such a better level right now. His follow-ups seem to be that much more crisp, and though he was down earlier in percent, he's climbed it all the way back and has even lapped Salem, who had to lead most of this match. And V115, with the momentum right now, is kind of looking like he wants to be able to take this, not getting the exact sweet spot hitbox that he wanted out of that.
That's it.
Side
V115 takes it.
Then that bear showing some stuff. This man is playing 0 games with you kids.
And you gotta love it, because Salem he's unplugging his controller, but he's also smiling. You can see, like, you know, he obviously did not want to lose that match, but he was kind of proud.
Okay.
He was like, all right, you played well. It was a well-deserved win. It was a good game.